Welcome back to Coast Broker Buzz with Jen and Holly. We are continuing to talk about seller misconceptions. One of the common misconceptions we come across is my lifestyle proves the business is profitable. Now, Holly, we know that is not always the case. Just because you take fancy vacations, you can't say that your business is worth $2 million. We need to prove it. So, really, what does this mean?
Yeah, no, we do get this a lot, Jen, honestly. And sellers sometimes do point out to their personal spendings or the luxury assets as proof of financial strength, right? I mean, we could consider it, but serious buyers not going to care about your fancy cars, your watches, or even your lifestyle that the business can afford you. It's important to have verified and well-organized financial records because you need to show the interest party that the business is, in fact, in good standing and profitable. The financial documents will provide that concrete evidence of the business performance and stability, which is really, really important for buyers to assess the true value and make informed decisions. Like I said, the financials, the clean P&Ls, tax return, normalized EBITDA, not the lifestyle optics, right? And documentation is key.
Yes. And I think sometimes what we get too is because we get people like, I travel all the time, I go here, spend a lot on my family. And the business sometimes, like on their EBITDA, they're not making money, but they're taking out draws. So it's like pre-tax. And like there's that misconception as well because they feel that it's profitable, but they're already taking out the money before the profit. And they're like, but I'm doing all these things, but you can't do both. And then I also have have had businesses where they you can run some expensive fancy things I've seen run through the business. I had a business owner have a piece of jewelry for 100,000 that they ran through. So that was documented. Was that discretionary? But like if it's documented, yes, like you can see it and prove it. We've seen an airplane run through the business. They
Oh, wow.
weren't flying jets, but
Yeah.
like there are things like you can you can document it. So it's just like it's like a fine line.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, honestly, yeah, small business owners do run personal expenses through their business. However, as long as you identify what those items are, the amount, and then have the documentation to prove it, because that's what buyers are going to want to verify that, but lenders as well. I mean, there are some acceptable personal expenses that they just know is a given. So, like you said, absolutely. Have that documentation and we can add it back to the cash flow.
Yeah. So stay tuned for another week to hear more common misconceptions.